Hey, it's Tuxedo Mark. It's 11:13 a.m. on Sunday, February 13th, 2022. And welcome to another review of the new Saved by the Bell series. This time I'm reviewing Season 1, Episode 7, House Party. And the title, of course, comes from the original series, and it's kind of a sequel to that episode, kind of, sort of. Okay, so here's the thing. Uh Jamie's having a big birthday party. Now, Lexi is jealous that Jamie and Aisha are seeing each other, so she's gonna hatch a scheme to break them up, and Mac is helping her out. Um, and Lexi's kind of concerned when Max says that she's changed, that she's like um, becoming softer. Hey, Lukey boy, thanks for joining me. Um, but anyway, so Jamie's having a big party, and this is at Jesse's house, and apparently she had bought it for over $1 million back in like the early 2000s, which is uh, Coco, come back here. Coco was in my lap. um, so anyway, so that's going on, and like Lexi and Mac take over the teachers' lounge, and they have like some big. Well, Mac had some kind of plan, but Lexi's like, no, let's do it my way. She has like 100-step plan to break up Jamie and Aisha, and then she'll move in on Jamie. It's kind of ridiculous, but so then in the meantime, Slater, Principal Todman kind of ropes him into going on a double date with someone because Todman had used Slater's picture on a dating app or something. So the girl that he's going out with, or and her friend, I mean, like they think that Todman and Slater are each other or something like that. I don't know. So Slater finally agrees to go on the date. And so that's going on. Now, Jamie and Mac, not Jamie and Mac, Lexi and Mac are they're putting their plan into motion. Basically, they want to get Aisha jealous because they're having a bunch of gifts delivered to Jamie that are supposedly from all of his ex-girlfriends, even though Lexi and Mac, I think Lexi was the one that like paid for all of them. But yeah, so Aisha has had enough and she walks off. Um, and then Lexi feels bad for doing this. And because she goes to move in on Jamie and they're about to kiss, but Lexi feels bad so about this, so she comes clean about it. She realizes Jamie and Aisha like each other, and so that's kind of big of her. Um, then, meantime, during the party, um, Daisy had gotten dressed up as a fairy or something, and she's got her hair all made up really weird. And I think she's drunk. I mean, it didn't show her initially getting drunk, but she is shown to eventually be drinking, and she keeps having these hallucinations, like these really trippy sequences that the party is a lot more surreal and everything than it really is. Yeah, so that doesn't really go anywhere. It's just a recurring gag. But then Lexi and Aisha have a heart to heart, and Aisha says she's not jealous. She just doesn't feel like she fits in with because Jamie lives in an expensive house, and but Lexi and I usually kind of work things out. Oh, Jesse has been concerned that Jamie's not answering the phone, and her doorbell app or whatever has been sending out a bunch of notifications. So she calls Slater during his date, and he seems to be having fun with this girl. I forget what her name is, but um, she asks him to go to the house and break up the party. He doesn't want to, but then he kind of agrees to because her second choice was to get Todman to do it, and Todman is having an argument with his own date. So Slater's like, no, it's okay. I'll go and do it. I'll go and do it. Well, he gets to a party, and Slater's about to break it up, but apparently they were in the middle of a dance-off, and the score's tied. And like the jocks are like, Coach Slater, you said you were an awesome dancer back in the day, and we need you to settle this. So Slater agrees to do one dance. And at first it seems like he completely bombed because everyone's just staring at him, but then they all start cheering. So he's having a great time. And then he and some of the high school jocks are kind of recreating the Barbara Ann dance from the original house party episode from the original series. But then the cops show up, so everyone has to hide. And Slater puts on like this, I don't know what it is, like some kind of bathrobe, I guess. And he goes and answers the door, talks to the cop for a bit. Cop leaves. But what the cop said about these days, a fun time is, just sitting at home and relaxing. So the kids are happy that Slater handled the cop, but then Slater decides to break up the party and send everyone home. So when Jessie comes back home, Slater's cleaning her kitchen for her, and she's happy that she feels bad that she broke up his date, but he's like, I always got your back. Here's the thing, it seems Slater kind of still has a thing for Jessie, but Jessie brought her husband home with her because he left his retreat early. And it's like, I don't know. So Slater is eventually done with high school. He does this weird thing where he takes off a shirt that he had worn in high school, I don't know if it was like a pink sleeveless shirt. I don't know if it's from the original series or what, but he gives it to Jessie's husband. He had been keeping it in the trunk of his car, apparently. But he texts the girl that he was on a date with earlier to try and make another date. And so that's that. So basically at the end, oh yeah, the girl's name is Michelle, or woman, I guess. So yeah, that's basically it. Oh, and apparently Lexi realizes Mac has some kind of problem because he won't give her an answer on why he decided to help her with her scheme. So Mac starts questioning what's wrong with him, and I'm wondering if maybe Mac has a thing for Lexi. They don't say anything, but I don't know. So yeah, that's about it. Not sure what else to say about this episode, but My sister, um, and my niece, one of her daughters, are out in Tampa today, so they're gonna get back in touch with me like later this evening or maybe tomorrow. But they're gonna spend the day in Tampa, so I think I'm going to binge watch the rest of season 1 of Saved by the Bell, and so yeah, that's about it. Um, Anyway, thanks, Lukey Boy, for joining me. And until the next episode, and it's 11:24 a.m. And that's it. Thanks for watching.